Well, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Macy Lee, and I'm the Manager of Science and Programs for Curves. Today, we've got a great topic to discuss, how strength training can help with depression and anxiety. Now, I love when these sessions are interactive, so I have a few questions for you as we get started, and you can either unmute or type your answer into the chat. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by all the tasks you have to do every day? I'll start off. I know I do. Love to have your answers again in the chat or you can unmute. And question number two, do you put self-care, such as exercise, at the bottom of your list, meaning you'll get to it when and if you have the time or energy? What is a day in a life and a woman like? Our lives are all conditioned to spring out of bed each morning and begin our checklist of duties. We are organizers, we are planners, we are caretakers. We have a list that resembles like the one you see here on the screen. And some of your lists are much longer than the ones you see here. And the lists vary as we go through different seasons of our lives. We clean, we cook, we shop, do kids' homework, we run errands to the store at the ninth hour to help get that school project finished that's due tomorrow. We help with grandbabies. We spend hours in doctor's offices with our parents as they begin to age. Essentially, anything that has to do with caretaking of our home and all of those that we cherish. But here's the question: do we take care of ourselves? Do we take care of us? And sadly, for most of us, the answer is no. According to the National Institute of Health, depression is one of most common in women than in men. What happens when we don't take care of ourselves? What happens when we don't listen to our bodies? What happens when we don't heed the advice in our inner voice that's repeatedly telling us we're stressed, that we're tired, and that we need to make ourselves a priority? For many of us, what happens is a bout of depression and or anxiety. Our emotional, mental, and physical health is often affected because we are too busy caring for others that we forget to practice self-care. Many of us have those days when we feel down in the dumps, and that's perfectly normal. However, when our down in the dumps days outnumber our good days, they can affect our daily life and our ability to function properly. When this happens, we often become inactive. And that couch potato state leads to health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, obesity. The list goes on and on. Researchers have discovered that depression and obesity often go hand in hand. A 2010 study reported by the US National Center of Health Statistics found that 43% of depressed adults were also obese. Experts believe that modern lifestyles have hijacked our previous tendencies to remain active. Television and the internet now occupy our free time, and many of us have unfortunately perpetuated a sedentary lifestyle and has also become a socially isolated lifestyle. As women, we invest in everything around us, but we must invest in ourselves. We need to make our lives a priority, and we need to make a habit of investing in our minds and in our bodies. The best way to do this is with exercise. When you exercise, endorphins are released, and when this happens, your brain feels sharper, your self-esteem improves, you concentrate better, age-related decline is prevented, and even mild to moderate depression can improve without the need of prescription drugs. That's exciting. Exercise, including stretching, has been proven to be as effective as as medication for treating depression and anxiety, as well as a great stress reliever. It is also effective in cognitive behavioral therapy, the most successful treatment for depression. Research has shown that even 10 minutes of regular exercise can help prevent depression and anxiety. Exercise increases the happy brain chemicals. I mentioned those earlier, endorphins, but also helps release the body's natural and anti-anxiolytics. That's a tough word to say, by increasing neuroplasticities and generates neurons in the brain. Exercise also desensitizes you to the physical symptoms of anxiety, such as sweating and an increased heart rate. It helps you develop mental and physical endurance to help you push through a tough workout, will also help you deal with those times of anxiety. And lastly, it helps develop reciprocal relationships with self efficacy. So, where are the best places to make all of these wonderful things happen for you? Well, of course, Curves. So say yes to you today. Curves is a worldwide leader in women's fitness and is an excellent way to help you fight or prevent anxiety and depression. Whether you commit to a regular exercise routine in our brick and mortar locations or opt for our at home program, My Curves on Demand, you will find our culture to be supportive, interactive environment that allows members to relax and be a part of a community that fosters a natural stress relief and a sisterhood. Over 30 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by developing a studio fitness without the premium price. In just 30 minutes on the circuit, you will engage a full body workout with a social support of women working towards similar goals, just like yourself, that wonderful sisterhood I mentioned. By design, the Curves circuit format encourages interaction in an upbeat, positive way. And each station on the circuit only lasts for 30 seconds. So it's both strength training on the machines and metabolic conditioning with lower to moderate impact movements in between. We offer a range of classes that combine strength training with cardio and stretching, all within our circuit. And as a Curves member, you'll get the most out of your workout with a coach that is certified. And unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support you need to reach your goals and set the stage for a healthier, more active future. You will always find a program that works for you and a program that only takes 30 minutes. My Curves on Demand is a platform that brings our trusted 30-minute total body workout right to you and can be accessed via your cell phone, tablet, computer, or even smart TV. You can work out in the comfort of your own home or while you travel or just whenever, wherever best suits you. You can improve both your physical and mental health at your pace with a fun, fast, and safe exercise program. You can select from a vast variety of a library of workouts that combine strength training with functional movement to target all of your muscle groups, and new content's loaded every month to keep the workouts fresh. These online classes range from beginner to advanced. They range from 10 minutes to 30 minutes in length and from low to high intensity. And the focus of the workout, whether it be full body, upper body, balance, cardio, or walking. A Curves resistance band will also be delivered to your home with these classes if you choose. If you choose to incorporate My Curves on Demand plus group coaching online, you'll attend video conferences just like this one with a coach to give you that supportive environment. And our coaches on that coach My Curves on Demand are real women just like you. As we discussed, committing to a regular workout routine will provide a natural stress relief and the support of weight loss, both of which are great for physical and mental health. Our 30-minute total body workout takes you through a warm up, cardio, strength training, cool down, and stretching. You can log on to our website, that's www.curves.com, and start a trial today. On our site, you'll be able to see the club locator tool, which will help you find a club near you, or you can read more about our at-home program, My Curves on Demand. So mark these off your checklist today and join Curves and begin fostering self-worth that begins to help you feel stronger and more powerful. Again, to learn more about how exercise can help lower your depression risk, I encourage you to check out our blog on My Curves on Demand. We've got a great article on how exercise can help lower the risk of depression. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd love to answer any questions you may have. I'm going to quickly grab that article and pop that link into our into the chat bar for everybody. Oh, thank you. I dropped that link into the chat. Thank you so much for joining us today. Next week, we'll be talking about hidden sugars during this holiday season. Again, love to answer any questions you may have.